If you're in a family law case, right, whether that's custody or divorce, the way you communicate with your ex is going to be extremely important to whether or not you win your case. Now, here are three tips that you should follow if you're going through a family law case with regards to communication to your ex, right? The first tip is always put everything in writing. It is much better to have a written record so that you can easily go back and see what your spouse or ex said if you're in court, right? Phone calls, if they're necessary, so be it. But if you can avoid phone calls and communicate through text messages or email, you will set yourself up for much better success at trial. Now, the second tip is you have to understand everything that you put in writing, everything that you put out on the internet, or that you say to your spouse probably will wind up in court and the judge may look over it and read it, especially if you get out there and say stuff that makes you look bad. So, anytime you put anything in writing during your case, make sure that you think, what would a judge think if they were reading this in court? You have to think about how that makes you look in front of third parties that don't understand all of the nuances and all of the special facts that go into your communication style. Now, the third thing that you have to understand is that one bad text message can blow up a whole thread of a whole bunch of other good text messages, right? If you communicate friendly and businesslike 90% of the time, but you screw up once, and when I say they, I mean the other side, they're going to hone in on that one bad text and they're going to blow that out of proportion. And they're going to use that to undermine all of the other good text messages that you've sent over the course of the litigation. So make sure you communicate in writing, make sure you communicate in a style that is businesslike, is professional, and never say anything that you don't want the judge to read. Because chances are, if you put something bad out there on the internet or in text message form, it's going to get back to the court. They're going to read it, and that's going to make you look less credible if you put something in there that is bad. If you're going through a custody case or a divorce and you need help in the state of Tennessee, I service the entire Tri-Cities, Tennessee area. My name is Jack Inman, and my number is 423 777 8396.